need all the wins. Yeah, ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits. Yeah, gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Yeah, better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
So I'm into my lower body workout today. I've actually started with some cleans from the floor and I'm going into some treadmill sprints. I've already worked myself up to a pretty heavy first set. I'll always do my same corrective stretches that you'll always see me do on my videos. But when I do lower body, I target a bit more specific muscles that need to be loosened up for the workout. So I did an extra knee flexion stretch. I did an extra glute stretch. I did an extra ankle mobility. Worked on a bit of ankle mobility this morning, and because I've got cleans and front squats today, I worked on my shoulder mobility and my wrist mobility. Just by getting into that rack position where I'm trying to really loosen up through the thoracic cage and the shoulder joint, the shoulder capsule, and definitely some wrist to try and catch underneath the bar. And I've already noticed on my few warm-up sets, my left wrist is just not actually getting as much extension as it used to, so I added a few extra stretches for my left wrist. That's what the warm-up sets are for. You're gradually building up to your heaviest weight. Like I said in my previous videos, is that you want to try and make sure your first set is one of your best, not your second and your third where you're warming up. You should be warm on your first set. So always assess your body, see how you're feeling on that day, then you're going to go straight into it. So I'm going to work into this set just for a set of 2, and I'm going to do some good, really maximal strength carryover to hop straight onto the treadmill, 20-30 meters, or just a really high intensity 5-second sprint. So I'm going to go for a heavy 2.
Said excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up, snooze on the kid.
And then after full compound explosive movements, it's a 3-minute break. I'm gonna take 3 minutes and attempt it again. I've decided to add an extra 5 kilos for this set.
Now throw me the oop, I gotta hire a Jerry Maguire. I'm tired of hearing it, show me the loot. I had to listen, they told me to shoot. Like it or not, man, I told them the truth. I stay away from the things that be causing me trouble, just out here enjoying the view. Seeing shit I never had, boy, I used to be a bad boy. And now I'm in my bag, boy, I knew. I don't do the rumors or the tabloids, I'll let you handle that noise. That shit doesn't last, no, it's true. Each time that I move, ayy, my free time ain't free time, it's peace signs if you snooze. I got crease lines in my shoes. Walk with me, you see what I do. Walk with me, you see what I mean. Show you how to see it right through. I said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around.
So now I'm going to move on to the front squats with a 2-second pause on the pins, with the added change, which is going against the strength curve to again increase explosive strength and maximal strength. I've done a few warm-up sets. It helps logging the weights down to know what I'm supposed to build up to. So I did a couple of working sets without the chains. I did one set with the chains. And depending on how I felt, I actually felt like I had more mobility today. So I actually took the supports down 1. So I felt like I get a bit deeper today. So I'm going to superset this with some knee tuck jumps. Again, I'm trying to really hit the same muscles to really improve maximal strength, and it will also help with injury prevention on the field if you're an athlete as well, especially if you're fast twitch fibers. It's going to help in everyday life and on the field. So I'm going to go for a set of 3 to 5, straight into minimal rest, straight into some knee tuck jumps. I'm going to go 5 of those just for that conversion.
I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up, snooze on the kid that you done with what? You better go get your numbers up. Really? On God, getting paid for this shit while I drink on the job. They so desperate for some clicks to the links on their blog. Being real, man, it's nothing but exhaust. Come on, I said excuse me, please. Why they speak like they knew me? Right from the gate,
So I'm actually going a bit heavier, and today it's not a fault of the warm-up. It actually is from workout to workout. Not only do I get stronger, but you'll find from week to week, sometimes you'll have better sleep, you'll have better nutrition, you might have better hydration the day before. So I'm feeling, well, it looks like I'm going to be 15 kilos better than last week. So I'm going to put that on there now. I like to get it as early as I can because you don't want to waste sets. You want the average weight lifted over the whole set or the whole workout to be really high. So if I was to go light again because I felt like I wanted to ease into it, it takes my average weight lifted over the session down. So I want to keep it up. That might mean less reps, but at least for me the intensity is high.
all of it written. When they speak of grace, knowing they didn't include me, it took me a while. I weathered the storm. Bitch, why you hating? Get better informed. No room to slip when the pressure is on. You wasn't with it to move it along. I said, excuse me, you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up. Bitch, I'm back, now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid that you dumb or what? You better go get your numbers up.
Turn their backs in the past, now they wanna come back. Too bad, I'm not practicing forgiveness. Realize that they fucked up, now they see me get so I can't eat while you standing in my kitchen. Yeah, I remember.
I'll then move on to some leg press. Again, I've done just a couple of working sets to see. Overall feeling much better today than last week, so I've actually increased the weight a fair bit than the previous week.
When you talk down, hands out, thinking that you're getting some odds now. If you weren't there for the grass rules, I can't let you in, I'm sorry to break the band.
Okay, they still up in that beta stage. This should go and wake them up. 200 for a saving grace. I feel I wasn't paid enough. Predicting what I complain about when Ollie catch a major buzz. Hundreds too freshly pressed. Watch out for the paper cuts. The dude working, the tour coming. I'm poured up. The new burden is getting room service in foreign tongue. Boarding a Bombardier to fly to where I'm born from. And when I
Good thing about this leg press is the Watson leg press. A lot of people who come into gyms typically say that the leg press hurts their back. And since I've always wanted this one that I purchased for my gym, I haven't had anyone say that this hurts their back. Even from people who have come from previous gyms saying that they can't do leg press. So it's just something about the angle, something about the seat positions and the very foot angles you can have. It's a really good movement where you can really load up. As long as you've got good form keeping your bum down, appropriate range of motion through the ankles and the hips, you won't hurt yourself. So I highly recommend the Watson leg press. Next movement I'm going to go into is some Nordic hamstring curls. Plenty of different variations you can do on this one. There is machines for it. I like to do it just anchored either with a partner or just somehow to anchor your feet underneath an apparatus. So I'm going to anchor in underneath the cable system, trying to get as much as I can. You can never underestimate the value of hamstrings in injury prevention, ACL injury prevention, any sort of patellar tendonitis injury prevention. It's really good to have the hamstring strength. So I really like to load up eccentrically wherever I can on the hamstrings. This is a really good one for it. So you're going to choose a tempo. I'm going to just choose a 3 to 4 seconds down, and obviously use my arms to explode myself back up. Mainly just working on the eccentric.
land of bad influencers swarm us. Women, they loving the dude, I can't fall or bear the thought. I fuck them in something to do, they quick to have the marriage talk. And no one can fit in my shoes, so they watch it where I walk, but can't mimic. They cramp sprinting the cash system, I was born for it. 4th and inches, I'm going for it. I can't wait to trade for the skate for foreign plates. Foreign mortgages, all of them out in Florida. There's gotta be more to this, can't bring you if you ain't on the list. Turn their backs in the past, now they wanna come back. Too bad I'm not practicing forgiveness. Realize that they fucked up, now they see me get some. Can't eat while you standing in my kitchen. Yeah, I remember when you talked down, hands out, thinking that you getting some odds now. If you weren't there for the grass rules, I can't let you in, I'm sorry to break the bad. When I get a mansion up in the canyons, I'ma go pass the shit to my dad. I'm putting my mama on the yacht, putting Sebastian up in the fastest with the jag back to Jacksonville. Get Stephanie Cabal, cause when I'm on it, I don't give a fuck.
So as you can see, I've opted to not choose for some really high volume hamstring day. I'm just going with some Nordics today. That's because I typically train legs twice a week. I have 2 separate days. They're both high athletic compound movements. The explosive movement is superset with an explosive movement like a sprint or a jump. So the other day is actually more hamstring dominant.
I'll definitely need it all. Not just talking, I got a knack for making it come to fruition. Came in thinking you get famous, boy, I've come to do business. Seen a ton of all of it happen, they only fuck if you winning. Pussy will push me into distraction, can't keep none of you winning. Don't be turning on them read receipts, hoping that you teasing me. Jokes on you, bitch, you're not the only girl that's seeing me. You get through with your features, opportunity seeker. You think you get smooth, talk me hard, truthfully speak.
So what I'll do to finish off this workout, I'll typically just add some carbs and some abs to finish this one off. And my other days a bit more hamstring dominant.
Cause I work for this, I stayed away. Pay the lane and stay the same. Invest in me if you want me to take you in and break the bank. And to all you broke hoes and my past friends who chose to shut the door on me, I'll never let you back in. Turn their backs in the past, now they wanna come back. Too bad I'm not practicing forgiveness. Realize that they fucked up, now they see me get some. Can't eat while you standing in my kitchen. Yeah, I remember when you
Nice little inexpensive way to train your calves. If you haven't got a calf raise machine at your gym, you just grab a calf block. You can load it into the squat rack. So you carefully want to walk back, up onto the calf block, lean up against the rack behind you, position yourself, and calf raise.
Park down, hands out, thinking that you're getting some odds now. If you weren't there for the grass rules, I can't let you in. I'm sorry to break the bad news. I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. My heart on my sleeve, stress, seal my greed. That's how I get it, success ain't no giving. Some days I don't eat, I don't sleep. When I'm focused, I'm dangerous. They don't wonder when I'm anxious. Ain't no limit till I tank. I'm running on fumes. The opposition don't amaze. The roads racing through the pavement. Get your hands out of my bag. I know this because I've been in it. I don't need to brag. I guess that's what happens when you taking care of your business. But some family, you do the math. I'm out of my pocket. Houston, we got a problem. I ain't perfect, let them watch me. Elevating, got them nauseous. Cause I'm the pilot in the cockpit. Nose diving in the house and whoo. Watch how I get ahead, watch how I get ahead, watch how I get ahead. Woo. Watch how I set it up, bet you I shut it down, watch how I get a win. I don't think they really wanna come against the one that got a...
Training core on a Swiss ball is important for so many different reasons. One, that you can get extension over the ball, so you can actually improve your core through the full range of motion. Not many people understand that the rectus abdominis actually extends 15 to 30 degrees and flexes 15 to 30 degrees. So being on the floor, you're limited to that. Being on an unstable object, a little bit more orientated for the sport-specific people, and definitely getting the extended range of motion, you're getting transverse abdominal, obliques, and rectus abdominis all when you're training on a Swiss ball. Added with the extra weight, you can either hug a dumbbell. I like to use the rope at sometimes because on the full extension, you can actually hold a muscle contraction, so you're actually really increasing your core strength, almost like holding a plank at the end range for 2 counts, and you always get the extension as well. So you can really load up this weight if you get the sweet spot on the ball. So typically I'll roll out. You want to find, so that's probably going to be my good stretch. I'm just going to make sure that I'm in a good position of grabbing the rope. So I'll grab it, hug it, and sometimes if I'm too close, I won't get good extension, but this feels okay. So there's my extension. The cable still haven't hit the rack yet, so I can come up, I can hold for 2. You just want to make sure you're using your abs. So I'll flex my abs to make sure I'm using that, because it's tempting to want to use your arms.
Finger run up and on a grenade. I ain't never been there when you think you compare. I'm a line, but the one about the cage. I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you.
You want to treat the core like any other muscle. Around about that 8 to 12 rep range is for hypertrophy and strength. There's no point in doing 15 to 20 crunches. You're not going to increase strength. It's like any muscle. It's a fast-twitch fiber.
Might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Don't forget to drop me a comment. I'll see you guys in the next workout.
Way too much to say. They've been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma